Whoa. That was once a human being. His name was Broken Bones. Welcome back, everybody. It is Doogie, and you're watching Doogie's Horror Den. I am back with 3 reviews this time around. Before I get right into them, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and tell me, Doogie, check this movie out. I need you to look and love this horror movie that I have fallen in love with because I haven't seen you review it on your show, and I don't think you've seen it. Huh? I want to know what horror movie I haven't seen that you want me to watch. One of those is right here, right now, on this show. So, yeah, that's what we're about to do. Let's get right into it. I have a rating system. M for murder, bad movie. I think I had one of those last time around. MD, murder, death, an okay movie. You know, okay, decent. Then MDK, holy shit. I love it. I want to watch it again. So, tell me, what are some of your favorite, your MDK horror movies? For me, Halloween, Saw, Scream. Most recently, I liked Evil Dead Rise. That was really good. Haunt, Southbound, I really liked. So there are a lot of good ones out there, and then there's a lot that I haven't seen yet. So that's why I do this show, to see movies I haven't seen. It'd be easy to do a show with movies I've seen, because then I'd be able to talk about them. I mean, I do that, I do it anyway. But so, with that being said, Michael Myers right here. He's like, let's get into it. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Let's get right into it. The horror, the gore, the scariness of my first review. It's a movie that came out back in, wow, it's been 5 years already since this movie came out, and I just recently watched it. Directed by Johannes Roberts, stars Christina Hendricks, Martin Henderson, and Bailey Madison. It's a sequel to The Strangers called The Strangers Prey at Night. Now, this one is a little bit different. The family stays at a trailer for the night, and these strangers come a knocking. And this one is a little bit different only because, well, it's hard to explain. They tried to up the ante with this movie, but at the same time, they lost some of the magic of the first one. Like the first one, was total devastation. The main characters bit it. None of the strangers died in the first one. You know what I mean? In the second one, yeah, it's scary. They're getting, preyed on by these strangers, this family. But, I mean, it's been 5 years, so I'm going to talk about it. The parents die, and the 2 kids that are there, they live. And the strangers die. And I thought that was very strange because I think that was the whole focal point of the first movie was, the good guys die and the bad guys live. And in this one, they kind of switched it up, and that part I didn't like. I was waiting for the whole family to bite it. I was. So, with that respect, I really think that they should have kept the formula with the strangers living, just killing, and going on to the next person. Like the old couple in the other trailer before they met the family. So for me, The Strangers Prey at Night was a MD. It was good. The brother you thought was dead in the pool. But he lived, and it's just like the knock at the end of the movie, like the girl's like, "Oh my God, it's a stranger." No, it's a nurse. You're in a hospital. They're not coming after you. The one guy burned and died on the bridge, or wherever he died. No, in the back of the truck with the baseball bat to the head. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. But if they make a third one, if they make a third one, listen to me. Don't kill the strangers, or maybe one of them. Just kill one of the strangers. But the main good guys who are trying to live, they all must die. They all must die. So MD for me. The second movie on my list, it's on Hulu right now. This is it didn't go into theaters. It probably could have. So it's technically a B movie, which B movies now are not like back in the day where they were total crap. B movies are good. And this one came out last year, 2022, directed by Nyla. I'm not even going to try and say the last name. I apologize. That last name, I'm sorry. It stars Tatiana Shirley, Alexis Wolf, Najash Ellsworth in Pangertung, Canada, 31 miles from the Arctic Circle. With 24 hours sunlight in a day, a group of girls, must stop an alien invasion. Now, this movie by any means is not straight horror. It has some good, kills and stuff like that. And so what happens is this alien falls to the earth. This little pod thing falls to the earth, and this American, who's of course American, is out in the ice doing some scientist stuff, and he sees it, he looks at it, and then it like jams up to his face and brings him down to the snow and the ice. All of a sudden, you see blood splat, and you're like, "Ooh, so what happened?" So fast forward, and now all these animals are acting very strange, and what it turns out, this alien parasite thing is just trying to take over its little spot here up in the Arctic Circle, and it's using people and animals' bodies to grow. Okay, and it inhabits two locals. One's a cop, the other one's a fisherman, and it kind of reminds me, if you've ever seen Men in Black, the first one, where Vincent D'Onofrio, D'Onofrio, his skin is starting to fall off because the giant roach alien thing is using his skin. So the aliens are using the skins of these people, and they're really like, loose. The skin is, but the way they move is kind of creepy. But the alien stuff itself is kind of. I would want to be attacked by this alien thing, but these girls, they come together and they fight off these aliens. I'm not going to say what happens in the end in case you want to watch it, and it's still kind of new. Of course, if it was well received and enough people like it, they could do a sequel to it. But definitely, I would check it out. I mean, it's a good sci-fi movie, sci-fi horror, a little bit of comedy, which all sci-fi horror movies are really, if you think about it. I can't remember the last time I saw a sci-fi horror movie that didn't have at least a little bit of comedy. I can't remember. It's been a minute. Sputnik. I don't think Sputnik had any. Underwater, I don't think had any either. But anyway, yeah. So Slashback for me is a MD. Could have been a little bit more killings, a little bit more blood. But still, it was a fun movie to watch, and see how these girls were gonna band together and save their little town from these alien creatures. Or is it one creature? I don't know. Find out by yourself. Watch it. So definitely check out. I almost said Switchback. No. That was a totally different movie with Jared Leto and Dennis Quaid. But yeah, Slashback. Definitely check it out. And now, my third movie is a movie that was recommended to me, and I told him that I can't, or her, I don't know. I forgot to write down the YouTube subscriber name. I will, on my next show, I will personally give you a shout out. I apologize. I'm prepared. I was told to check out the movie called The Beach House. So this movie came out in 2020. It's a Shudder original. Directed by Jeffrey Brown. It stars Liana Liberato, Noah LaGrosse, Jake Weber, and Marilyn Nagel. Hold on a second. Two skulls are better than one. And what this is about is a boyfriend and girlfriend going to they're going to the boyfriend's father's beach house. I believe it's in Long Island. And there's an old couple that's staying at the house because they're friends of the family. So they're like, oh, this is kind of strange. So they all decide to stay. Oh, little ladybug just said hi. Hello, ladybug. Bye, ladybug. Bye. Where was I? So at night, right when the movie starts, it shows the bottom of the ocean of like where they are, and there's like a rumble, and all this smoke comes from this big crack underneath the ocean. So that sets up the movie. So you're like, oh, okay, all right, well, it's happening. Fast forward a little bit, and now the first night they're there, they see everything is illuminating this bright blue, like the water, the trees, everything, and very, very strange. And then the old people, they're starting to act a little weird, and as the story goes on, all of a sudden during the day there's a whole bunch of fog, and then all of a sudden the emergency broadcast system comes up, and then the girl was on the beach, and the old man just walks into the water, and that's it. You don't see him again. And the wife is in the house with the boyfriend. She's acting all weird and crazy, and she comes out with these white eyes and can't talk anymore. It's like, and then this time the boyfriend's getting really sick. And then the girlfriend, who is played by Liana Liberato, all these things are up on the shore, and there's this like worm thing in her, so she pulls it out, and then she's like in pain. And then she gets up to the house, and her boyfriend is really deathly sick. And so they are trying to escape, this fog. They crash the car. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. The boyfriend and girlfriend go to a neighbor's house. And then they walk in, and this is where you see what exactly is happening to these people. And this whole time, it's very, very creepy of what's happening, period. This movie was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it because you didn't know what was going on, number one. And number two, if anybody was going to be safe in this movie. That's why I liked it. It was really, really good. So they get into this house. I am not going to tell you the end what they saw, but this definitely is a creature feature movie. Okay, especially what you see at the end. I was surprised by the beach house. For me, it started a little slow. I was like, oh, when's this movie going to get going? And while I was watching it slowly progress, it was getting better and better and better. And then the payoff was really good, the last 10-15 minutes. It was really good. So the Beach House, for me, I'm going to give it an MDK. Definitely check out the Beach House. It is a very strange and good, very good monster movie. So definitely check out the Beach House. So 3 movies, 3 reviews, 2 MDs, and an MDK. I think that's a pretty damn good show, don't you think? Yeah, I think so. So go out. Well, not go out. I mean, these movies are at home now, so you can go check them out. The Beach House is on Shudder. Go watch it on Shudder. I love Shudder because it's everything horror. Slashback and The Strangers Prey at Night are both on Hulu, and I think they're a part of the Stars, conglomeration with Hulu. So check it out if you haven't seen those. I'm sure you've seen The Strangers Prey at Night. Let me know what you think. Was it better than the original? Was it not as good as the original? Let me know if you're going to go see the Beach House. Go see the Beach House like it's on the theaters right now. I'm going to toast to the Beach House. Toast. Well, everybody, I am Doogie, and this is what I want you to do. I want you to go watch a horror movie. Why? Because you're supposed to. Watch a horror movie. What you're gonna do? Scare you?